Good morning, everybody. Thumpr Fishing. Today is November 11th, 2024. 11/11. All right. Well, today is Veterans Day, so happy Veterans Day to all my vets out there. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for what you did. And keep on trucking. Us vets got to stick together for sure, especially nowadays. I'm telling you. I encounter so many more people that are just straight up disrespectful and no respect for those who have served. It seems to be a trend going on right now, and it needs to stop. Otherwise, you're gonna get your ass whooped. Anyway, well, tomorrow, if you follow my social media, of course you know, or if you know any Marines, you'll definitely know. Yesterday was the Marine Corps birthday. Semper Fi, hoorah to all my Marines out there. I hope you had a good one. So for Veterans Day today, I figure, hey, you know, my fam's not going to be getting up for a little while. Let's go get some fishing in. So I reached out to a buddy of mine. He's one of the OG followers that I refer my followers from the first year that I started my channel as to the OGs. So, we're going to go meet up with him. We met up with him, it's probably almost been a year ago, but we met up with him and did some surf fishing over in Play Linda. This time around, I think he said he hasn't gotten on very many reds this year. So we're going to try and get him on a couple reds. We're going to go check out a spot I like to go to over in the Merritt Island Wildlife Refuge. You know, my favorite place to go. I will be getting the kayak out possibly tomorrow, meeting up with Fishing with Critter. But today, we'll be meeting up with my buddy, and he's got a really cool YouTube page and Instagram as well. Tony in Florida. I'll put in a link right here to his page. Really cool stuff, and he does a lot of stuff that I like to watch too. That I used to do a lot more when I was younger on the West Coast, and that's freshwater fish, But the thing that I like about his content the most is you just never know where he's fishing next. Fresh, salt, brackish, boat, kayak, shore, bridge, canals. You just never know, and that's kind of how I like to fish too. So, but anyway, it's much overdue. So that's what we're going to go do today. We're going to go meet up with him and see if we can't get on some reds. I only have one frozen ladyfish left, so I also brought some frozen mullet. I mean, even though that's not my preferred two baits, but I'm hoping, as I usually do, knock on wood, I can get on some fresh ladyfish when we get there and catch some with my Miro Dean lure, which seems like whenever I say that, I never have much luck getting them, or they're not there. But I'm not gonna jinx myself this time. So we're gonna get some fresh bait when we get there. All right, everybody, let's go get after it. Man, mosquitoes are bad. See if we can get us a ladyfish here. Can I catch them here, ladyfish? Cut them up and throw them across, and that's been fire. But I'm thinking about kayak fishing in this pond over here because I've been seeing some big freaking fish. Jeez Louise, if that was a mullet, that was giant. Let's put the glasses on, I can't see anything. All right, see if we can't get us some fresh bait. I only brought one frozen lady. I've been catching good sized crabs out here lately. Look at that guy.
You gonna do your photo stuff?
Oh yeah, I got him right now. See if I can unhook his ass without getting, there we go. There we go. Nice little rat red. Look at that pretty guy. I thought you were bigger. What's up, everybody? Happy Veterans Day to all you vets out there. All right, fishing today is just, it is a slow grind. There's just not much in here. My buddy Tony, he hooked up with some smaller whiting, which I have not actually caught whiting in here before, which is pretty interesting. And then just a lot of catfish today, and then I've got a couple puffer fish and a small redfish. But the big reds and the snook, I'm just not really finding them right now. But then again, you know, we're throwing bait. I don't have any fresh ladyfish. I tried catching some ladyfish in the pond over here, and I'm not getting any. So it is loaded with mullet right now. There is mullet everywhere, and some giant ones too. So maybe that's pushed the ladyfish out. I'm not too sure. Another thing too, I just recently had a guy walking by that had a comment too, like, oh, that's a cool shirt. If anybody's interested in these, this is a performance style shirt, which I absolutely love using here in Florida. And the main reason is you want a long sleeve to keep you away from that sun, and then also the bugs. Like this morning out here with no wind, when there's no wind and the fishing conditions are good, the bugs are crazy, and especially the no-see-ums. So unless you're going to be drenching yourself in bug spray, these long sleeves come in handy. And the nice thing is these are lightweight, breathable. They're that performance material. And of course, if you want to represent my channel, definitely go check them out. I will put a link in the description to these. They come in a few different colors, but I got the Thumpr fishing logo, the original logo right here, and then I've got this logo on the back. And again, you could get them in different colors. They do seem to run a little bit big. This is a large. What I like though is the sleeves are extra long. They don't have the little thumb thing like I like on some of them, but I do like them a little long, especially, you know, when you get a lot of bugs, you know, you want to cover your hand a little bit. So I do like that they have that. So if you guys are interested in getting one of them, definitely go check them out. I do get a small cut from Spread Shop because I use Spread Shop, and since they do all the manufacturing, all the shipping and all that, you know, they make the majority of that, but I do get a small cut. But the main thing is it supports the channel, it gets the name out there. So I like to wear it, and surprisingly, you know, I've had custom shirts made before and the quality wasn't that great, but these are great. I've washed it a couple times. I don't actually put them in the dryer. I hang dry these bad boys because it's that material that dries really quick. So I like them, and like I said, if you guys are interested, go get one. You can get them in whatever color. There's, I don't know, at least a dozen different colors you can get, or, you know, they got normal t-shirts too. So go check it out, everybody. Let's get back to fishing. Hopefully we can get something before we get out of here. It's Veterans Day, so I'm not going to stick it out too long. Probably head home and see if I can't go get a free meal somewhere, right? Might as well use it while I can. All right, guys, again, happy Veterans Day. Let's get back at it. All right, was just filming my outro there, and I saw the rod bumping, but since it hasn't taken off, more than likely it is a puffer fish or a catfish. Could be a crab. I forgot to mention, I did catch a nice blue crab. I've been catching some pretty good blue crabs. I have been throwing out a bait into this pond just to see. A guy walking by said it's a good bait, you know, it's a good option to toss a bait in here. There's some big fish. I personally have never caught anything in here, but then again, I've never really tried fishing bait in this pond. But anything you catch in there is going to be over here. So, I mean, we'll see. We're waiting a little bit to see this rocket launch, and then we're going to head out. Yeah, gonna have to call it here soon. Head home. Stay tuned tomorrow. I do plan on taking out the kayak, and we're going to be fishing with Critter. It's been a long time since we've been fishing with him, so looking forward to that. Definitely go check out my my buddy's channel. Here's the link over here. I'm probably going to stick it out for about another 15 minutes. There's supposed to be a rocket launch, and I'd really like to see the rocket launch. It's always really cool when you can see it out here. Rocket. Hmm? Rocket. Oh.
not today. Just catfish.